Hello guys, it's me again, Sasha. Hello. How great of you to watch my last video with ugly teeth. So I really need to say something about it. Normally I shoot on Wednesday and I had a very busy Wednesday, so it's now in my life right now while I'm shooting this video. It's Thursday and tomorrow it's Friday and then it's dentist day. So this is the last video I will shoot with ugly teeth. And I'm really excited. So I'm a little bit nervous for the anesthesia, but yeah, I really need better teeth. So I'm excited and I cannot wait to show you my new ones. Well, not my new ones, but they are going to be polished and um, giving a little white layer on top of it. Not white, but I'll show you when I have them. And so I think you need to follow my Instagram if you want to see, because that's the place I show it at first, I think. And next Sunday I show it in my new video. So that said, let's get on with those nails, because I have nothing on it yet, and that's not what we want. So I'm going to make a very nice set of nails, and let's jump in it right now. So before I go on with my nails, I really want to ask you a thing. Um, Please, if you like my video, give me the thumbs up. I noticed that I have nice viewers and I see the figures of that, but I do not have the same figures thumbs up. So that means or people don't like my videos, or they forget to give me a thumbs up. So if you do like my video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget it. It gives me a boost to make a new video if I have a few thumbs ups, and it's just nice to see that people like your thing. And so if you like my thing, don't forget it. Here we go, on to the nails. So of course I will go with a set of different nails, so I like it always. So before I start, that's what I wanted to tell you. I do my four fingers and always my thumb away, but now maybe I show it because maybe I found the right angle for my other camera, this one. So on to the polish. So we roll the polish always, so to mix up the pigments. And then I start to give my pink a little bit of purple at the half of the nail. So I start at the cuticle area. Then for my ring finger, I go in with a nude color, because there I make a French design. So then we need a nude nail bed color. So for that, I will use my Young Nails Manic color. And it's almost the same as my acrylic color, but I just like to do this in the beginning. So it also has a whole sticky layer on the whole surface that I can use for the next step. So my middle finger is also going to be a French, so that's also a finger I'm going to give the nude color on. I'm putting the nude color on. Then the index finger. Oh, I'm so happy I can smile after tomorrow with no shame. Because it's not fun to have this teeth and making videos so everybody can see that. But so I really need to step over that. And now it's time to let it go. And I'm so happy that it's there now. So I can really not wait till it's morning, tomorrow morning. And then is my appointment. So on to the index finger. I'm going in with a pink color, and I love this pink color. It's a almost neon like smash in your face bright pink, and I really love that. Okay, now the thumb. I think you can see it in my new way of life. And I think I make it the same as my pink. So I go in with the purple polish. And if you cannot see it, I cut it out. So I know when I'm editing. Okay, now I'm going to give the half painted nails a little bit of a fade. And of course I will use my fade brush for that. And I think I'm also going to start with pinky. So the index finger. And of course the thumb. Then we're going to give this 30 seconds into my LED light, UV light, 30 seconds. Time for the second layer. So for the second layer of the pink, I start with a different color first, so we can make a nice overlapping fade. Like there. Then of course the second layer of the nude color. And also the middle finger. And I really need to remember how to put my hand so you can see it. Like so. And of course the other color of the index finger is purple. And we're going to put it also on the half of the nail. And of course the pink on the thumb. Then again in with the fade. And I hope you can see it because I need to do it on a different angle right now. So I hope that is okay in the screen. Then on with the index finger. And again, if you don't see it, I cut it out, so I'm busy with the index finger. And of course the thumb. There we have it. Again, 30 seconds in the light. So there we have 30 seconds. And then we want to go in with the second colors of the fade colors. So for that I'm going to take the purple again on the pink. And I think it's a little bit too much, so I put it already on the index finger to get rid of it for the pink. Like so. And also on the index finger, of course. And of course on the thumb. And in with the fade already again. And fade it out. And fade it out. At the point, at the index finger, the same thing, alleen only the other side. Alleen the other side. That's Dutch. On to the thumb. And also on the thumb, we're going to fade this out and make it as subtle as you can. And in this tactic and this technique, you really need to learn what you're doing. So you really take a little bit off and you push it down, and in that area you take also the half off and you put it down, and in that way you make states. Yeah, that's Dutch. That's Dutch. And in that way you make every time a thin layer of the color, and so the other color is shining through. That's the whole idea. So we give that 30 seconds into the light, and they're gone already. So now we want to give the ring finger and the middle finger a French tip color. So I'm going in with my pink and I'm going to draw a French smile line, just a bit out of hand. Like this. And I know I touched my skin and I'm going to clean that up in a second. But this is the quickest, easiest way you can make a nice French. So this is also what we're going to do on the middle finger. We give it a French, just a bit out of hand. And don't forget to clean the skin. So this we're going to give 30 seconds in the light, of course. So now we go in for the second color of all the pinks we had. So first of all, the pink finger. Oh, this is not what we want on it. And we put it up on the fade of the purple. Like that. Then we go in for the second color. Oh, too much of pink on the French. And clean it up. Then of course the second French. Alrighty then, the pink of the index finger. So start at the cuticle area. Over the fade. Like that. And immediately I fade it out because this hand is laying just great for that now. And there we have a nice fade. We're also going to do this at the pink. And we have a nice fade. And of course, don't forget the thumb. So first the pink on, over the fade, and then try to fade it out in the screen. Like so. And then for the last time into the lights. Not for the last time, but for the last time for the colors. So that time is past and we're going on with a black line for the French. So for that I will use my Young Nails black gel paint. And I really love this gel paints. They are pigmented. You can make fine tiny lines with it. I really love them. So, and I use a very tiny brush. I take a little and I draw a line on the French line to accent the French. And also I'm doing this on the other side. And you really want to make it a little bit thicker as you think. So on to the index middle finger, I mean, because this also needs to have a stripe. And there we have the second stripe. So this I want to give a little tiny fade. So again, we go in with a fade brush and I don't know if you can see it on the screen. But I'll try to give this a tiny fade. And I do not have a very good reason for this. I just think it's funny to make it a bit less tight of a line. And I really like to play a little bit with every design. So that makes it a little bit nicer, I think. And also we're going to try this on the other finger. You just pull off a bit of the black down and away. And when you go back the second time, you push just a little bit harder on the outside corners, lines of the black. Like that. How nice. Okay, into the lights, of course. So now we put on all the colors on. I'm ready for some shiny stuff. So I open up my bottle of silver glitter. I take an old brush and I put a tiny little bit onto the brush and I tap it slightly on the pink. This is not that you want to have too much, it's just a bit to give it as an accent, like so, not much. Anyway, with the glitter, sometimes it's less, it's more, really, really. So then I want to give my middle finger a little bit of extra nail art. So I go in with my black paint again and I just make a little S movements. And this is not important if you make a mistake or something, because this is just how you want it. So you cannot do it wrong. And then in the opposite side, so you make little 8s this way. And again, it's not that bad if you make a mistake, because we're going to fix it up later on. And there you have it. Then we're going to fill up some gaps with little extra tiny things, lines, like that. And this we give 10 seconds in the light. So I have a little tray and I take it at the other side. I put it down understeboven. And I put on a tiny bit of stamping polish. Stamping polish. I think it's stamping polish. I put it aside. I take another tiny brush and I take a little bit and I go in and color in some areas on this chain-like thing. Just a touch here and there on the lines. And also with that, I think it's less is more in this design. So this is it. You really need to give this a moment, because this is a stamping polish and not a gel polish. So you use normally this gel polish to stamp on designs, and I make another video with that someday. And now I use it, so it needs to dry a bit, but it's drying very fast. So that's nice. So then I go in with my top coat to seal everything in. And I really like to start with the nails without glitters, because some particles may be loose or not that sticky. And then they go into your brush of your top coat, and that's not what I want. So first of all, I'm going to use the non-glitter nails, because now I can use the glitter nails, and I can use the glitter nails. I can do the glitter nails, and if there are glitters in my brush, then I can clean it up without losing much product. So first I'm going to give my nail bed a color, also the other one. And why? Just because you do not want to have too much glitter on your brush. So, and then you put it down. Then you put it down. Don't forget the point. You take a little bit extra on your brush and you put it down on the tip of your nail. And now now it can come into the light again, and for a minute this time, because it's the top coat. Then we're going to remove the sticky layer with a bit of alcohol on a little kitchen towel in my case, and rub it over the nail so you get rid of the sticky layer of the top coat, because we don't need a sticky layer anymore on the top coat. On one finger maybe so, but I'll fix it. So here we have it in the meanwhile. So for the next step, I could use the sticky layer of the top coat, but I already take it away. So now I need to buff a little bit of my nail on the ring finger, because there I'm going to make a stone, shiny stone. And for that I will not going to need a smooth surface as my nails are now. So I am going to use a little buff file block, and I'm going to buff a little bit of my nail, and I really do not know for sure if you can see this, so I'm sorry if you can't. And I buff a little bit of my nail. Alright, I buff it all. So that's maybe quicker in the whole thing. So I'm going to give it later on a tiny layer of gel polish top coat, and then it's fine also. So this we want to go on with a little bit of alcohol so it's dust free, and I can clean up my little tile in the meanwhile also with it. So you take away the dust, and here we go. So I need for this my black gel paint that I already put aside. So now I have it again, and I'm going to use my brush. So I want to put a oval shape on the nail. And you really want to be sure that it's oval, because I think that's the most beautiful form to put on this nail. So we're going to take it down on the pink. And again, you really want to be sure that it's not too thick, because this is also just like gel polish, a product that does not want to be put on thick, because otherwise it came off. It comes off. So I try to perfect this a bit, and maybe you cannot see it, so I'm sorry for that, and if you can see it, I'm glad. So I perfect this sides a bit. To make it as nice as you can. Like so. And I want to put immediately some glitter on it because now I have a sticky layer, so you really want to use it. And maybe I take some silverish and pinkish, purplish. How nice. So you can really take every color you want. I open them up and I take my little brush that I also use for the glitter on the pink French. So I put a little bit on the brush and I put it on the black. And I also take a little bit purple, a little bit, and I also put it on the black. And then you put it in the light for 30 seconds. You take a little bit of gel and you really want to have a gel that runs. That's really important. So you take a little bit of gel and you put it on the black. And you really not want it to be very thick, but just a little bit into the shape. Then you give this 10 seconds into the light. Why 10 seconds? A gel does not need 10 seconds but more, but this is just the first layer and then we're going to give it a cure entirely. And because it's transparent and you can see through it, the light can come through all layers and then they will cure in one time. So it's 20 seconds in the meanwhile, also great. Then we want to give a little bit extra glitter to make it a bit layery. So again, in with the silver and in with the purple and again into the light. This is also just 10 seconds, so we can go on with the rest. So 10 seconds are over and again you want to grab a little bit of gel, not too much, and put it on and put it on. And you really want to make sure this time that you get every single area that you can find and cover it up with gel. Then you take a little bit extra gel. You swipe it over the area. Oh, and I have a really great tip of the day of this. So at the end of this video, just stay tuned and I show you a different way how you can do this if you're not that handy with forming the gel. So we are going to put this into the light for 1 minute. For 1 minute. And in the meanwhile, I close up my jar of gel because this don't want to have any light in it. Otherwise it cures and I can't work with it anymore. Did I tell you that I go tomorrow to the dentist? Oh, 1 night sleep and I have nice teeth. So the minute is past and we have a nice own-made stone on the nail. Of course, we want to give again this nail a little top coat. So you can take it just over the stone also because it's gel and it won't be bothered by the top coats. So this is the reason you really want to be sure that it doesn't have any loose particles because otherwise you can see them and I really do not want them. On the nail. And then you wipe off your brush so it's as clean as you can have it and then you go over the stone and again you wipe off your brush and go over your stone so it doesn't have too much on it. And now this goes into the light again for a minute to cure. So again, the 60 seconds are over. And again, we are going to wipe it off with a little bit of alcohol. Because we want to get rid of the sticky layer, of course. And here we have it. Oh, I think they're gorgeous and I love the stone. What do you think? Give me a comment down below. So what do we do next? We give our cuticles a little bit of oil. And of course, that's around the cuticle area. And don't forget the thumb. And we're going to rub it in like normal. Ta-da! So I really like this set of nails. So I can go with pretty nails to the dentist tomorrow. Okay, the only thing I must say to you is that I owe you the tip of the day. So for this tip of the day, I'm going to show you how you can do a different way of making your own stone if you cannot make it really nice with your own hands. Just put on some gel. You smush it around that everything is touched by the gel. And then the trick is turn your hand around, over. That way the gel is going to hang down and it forms a little drop, and that's really the form you want to have. So you really can help it a bit by changing the way your finger is hanging, and you just want to see every little while if it's okay. So this way you can see it's a really nice bubble. You take it down and then immediately into the light. And we are going to wipe it off with a little bit of alcohol. I am really glad because making this video today went great. I did not make a mistake. I did not forget my cameras and I did not forget to put on record, and my lights are great, and I think my makeup is also nice and my hair is also not that bad. So I think in the all-round look, it went great. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe on my channel so you can miss anything, except if you pushed on the notification bell. Then you don't miss anything anymore because you get a notification. Please give me a comment down below. I would like that. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I really love that. And I think this is it, guys, for today. I hope you loved my video. I loved making it, and I see you in the next one with beautiful teeth. Bye!